All right. All right. Okay, yeah, we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are listening to this. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Savory Show. It's your boy and co-host Avery Floyd. Some of you looking, you're like, wait a minute, that is not Sterling on the side of Avery right now. That's correct. That's my boy Perry. He's been on the show a few times. If you've seen in the past, if you're new to the show, Perry's my boy. He's also a friend of the show. He dropped his IG on there. But Perry, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself real quick.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Perry. IG up there, progression with P. Working out, doing everything. Currently, I'm injured as all heck, and still trying to get it in when we can, and talk about these sports take. I am a Ravens fan. My team is currently out of the playoffs, due to the fact we couldn't beat Ben Roethlisberger with the noodle arm. So it's all good.
Oh man, well, you guys needed a little bit of help besides that too, I think. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into these playoff games. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a nice, quick episode. We are going through the first round of NFL playoffs. The playoffs are finally here. Thank you, God. And my Eagles, man, the Eagles made it. So, of course, for me, I'm a lot more excited and a lot more enthusiastic when my own team makes the playoffs. First time, past the Wentz era, which a lot of people did not expect my Birds to make it at all. I didn't think they were gonna make it. I thought they're going to have maybe 5 or 6 wins. They shocked me. They shocked a lot of people. And I'm happy, man. We get to play Tampa. We're going to get into that game in a little bit. But I'm just excited, man. We have a lot of great matchups. And everybody who's tuning in, whether you're watching the recording, you're watching it live, you see the ticker down below. If you don't already follow us at The Savory Show on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, please give us a follow. Drop us a like, a comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, man, we're going to get right into this first game. Today, actually, Saturday, we have the Raiders and the Bengals, man. This is a very interesting matchup for a few reasons. Number one, the Raiders and Bengals, man, if you guys are fans of either of those teams, you guys have not been really having any relevance in the playoffs in a long time, right? The Bengals, they haven't made the playoffs since 2015. So the Raiders, obviously, they have, Super Bowl pedigree in their past history, but recently, not much playoff success. So, bro, Derek Carr, the veteran now, fair to say he's a veteran. This is his first playoff start. Joe Burrow, the up-and-coming superstar quarterback, his first playoff start. I'm really excited about this game because I think it might be explosive, man, on both sides of the ball. For both offenses, with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. They got a crew over there. Obviously, Derek Carr, man, he was one of the top 5 in passing yards the entire NFL season. So whether he's throwing Hunter Renfrow, Zay Jones, Darren Waller, they got some pieces over there too, bro. So as we get started with this first game, I want to kick it to you and kind of get a little bit of your insight on what you think is going to happen.
Let's see. That boy, big buff Burrow, Joe Burrow. He's going to.
Okay.
I think he may have a good game. I think at the time I was looking at it, at the time now, I think the spread is like the Bengals by like +5 or like less or +5.5 points, but I think it's going to be closer than that. I think the Bengals probably prevail in this game, but the thing is, the Oakland defense is very stout with everybody on that front defensive line, all those pass rushers there. So I think Joe Burrow is going to be under a lot of pressure, more than he usually is throughout the season. So he's going to have to make a lot of quick passes. The thing is, how is the wide receiver core going to do under all this pressure? Because, Jamar Chase, first time big game rookie, T. Higgins, second year. They may have to rely on Boyd. I think Boyd hasn't been in the playoffs before. I think he may have got drafted the first time they made it to the playoffs. So he hasn't had that playoff pedigree as well. So we'll see what happens. Like you said, Derek Carr is going to be in this game. He's a vet now, but hasn't had the playoff experience. And they finally have Darren Waller coming back after being injured for a stout amount of time of the season. I think his first game back was last week, so this is like his second game coming in. And we should see what happens. I believe that the Bengals defense may or may not show up to play today, just because, again, it's a lot of factors that come into play, whether the run game from the Oakland Raiders, which it's kind of hard to get past. And yeah, I think that's just it. I think between this game, it's going to be a lot closer. If I had a prediction, I would say Bengals win by a field goal.
Okay. Yeah, so there's some good points you brought up. I know the Bengals being the home team, I think the current spread, they're giving them 5 points. So I think it might be within 5. I'm not a betting man, so don't go over my advice. But I'm going to say that the Raiders will probably keep it close. I believe that a couple of things you brought up. So Joe Burrow got sacked over 50 times this year, right? That's some tops in the league. Now, he can get, he's got the explosive offense, but when you're holding on to the ball, taking them 5-step drops, looking for Jamar Chase and the boys down the field, you're gonna get hit a few times as well. So with that, the Raiders, they have a pretty decent pass rush. I'm talking about their edge rushers, Max Crosby and Yannick Ngunke. I apologize if I messed up his last name, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Off the edge, I think they're going to be able to get a little bit of pressure on Burrow, and you just want to drive him off his spots, man. You don't want him to have a clean pocket all game. Bro, when I saw the Week 18 Chargers and Raiders game, Max Crosby was kind of he was Joe Burrow did his not Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, he did his thing. They obviously lost in overtime, but they were able to get a decent enough pressure to just bother him enough, right? Because Justin Herbert, if he has all that time in the pocket, he's gonna go off on you. But with that being said, man, I am looking forward to seeing this game. I want to see how Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, man, that home playoff game, how is he going to deal with that pressure? Derek Carr, I feel like the Raiders, honestly, they're playing with nothing to lose, in my opinion. They don't have anything to lose because with all the drama they've had go on this year, Henry Ruggs, who got arrested with the DUI, right? And actually ended up killing a woman. John Gruden getting fired and the controversy that spun with that. John Madden recently just passed. So, they have so much that happened to them. Honestly, nobody thought they were going to be here, man. Maybe besides themselves, right? So, with that being said, I feel like the Raiders going to come in kind of, no pressure for them at all. I feel like more so on the Bengals being the home team, first time in the playoffs. Like you said, how are they going to react to that pressure playing the Raiders at home? I'm looking forward to seeing the Bengals pull this one out, just like how you said, bro. I'm going to say the Bengals win by 4, not that 5-point spread. I'm going to say they win by 4. The only thing I'm not sure about, bro, is the weather leading into this game. I know I told you that winter storm is coming to Georgia here tomorrow. I'm not sure in Cincinnati how that's going to be today. I don't know if you have any more insight on the weather for today. But that could play a factor maybe in the amount of times Burrow's dropping back, throwing the ball down the field. But we'll see, man. I'm excited about it. I know we both had the Bengals. I think it's going to be a great game. And I'm excited to see where this team can go. I think the Bengals, man, if they get hot, who knows what they could do? They might be able to make it to the AFC Championship game. So we're going to see about that. But you have any other comments, bro, before we move on to the next game?
Yeah, just getting back onto the weather and Cincy, I think it's supposed to be around 30 or so today and a little bit of clear, so it's not going to be so bad when they start playing. But the temperature is definitely going to drop around game time when the later it gets into that game. So around 7 or so, less clouds and everything. So we should see how that occurs. Another thing that I think we forgot to add into this whole thing was Oakland. Vegas playing. The coach is also playing for a job.
That's a good point. So, interim head coach. Yeah.
Yep. He's playing for a job because of I heard a couple of the sideline reports where the players are telling the coach yo, you're doing a great job. You're doing great. So the players are back behind him. I believe they were saying before when Gruden was playing, Gruden was coaching, that Gruden had a hard time on Derek Carr, which sometimes people thought was probably digging into his confidence, which made him play so horribly. But we've seen less bad play from Derek Carr lately since the coaching change. And we've seen the team arise from all the complications that's going on with the team. So I believe if I think his name, I can't think of the name right now. I think Steve Bisciotti. No, that's somebody else.
That's your guy. In
that's my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot his name too. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if they go on a road today, win this game in Cincinnati, maybe we're gonna remember his name after that, man. We definitely gonna remember.
Yep, it's Rich Bisciotti. So that's where I'm getting it from. It's close. Yeah, it's close. But he's playing for a coaching job. I believe if win or lose, he should be the head coach.
Yeah, there's no reason to look into, man. Definitely something to look into, and to see where this Raiders franchise is gonna go, man. We're gonna see. But all right, cool. Yeah, we have a really exciting game. I think it's 4:30 Eastern time, kicks off the NFL playoffs today on Saturday. Y'all definitely want to tune into that one. So moving on to tonight's night game, AFC East battle for the third time this year. Patriots at the Bills. Each time these teams have played this year, the road team has actually won. If you guys remember, the Patriots came to Buffalo on a cold Monday night football game, and that was a game where Mac Jones only threw the ball for 3 times, completing 2 of his passes. But the Patriots won by just pounding the rock the entire game and playing defense. So it's going to be another cold, freezing day today. I'm not sure if they're going to get the snow just yet, but it's definitely going to be cold as hell outside. Right now, bro, I think the spread is Buffalo -4 at home. This is a Saturday night game under the lights. It's going to be freezing cold, like I said. It's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, they're like 2 different games when they played in Buffalo, that running attack, and then when they came back to New England, the Bills kind of had their way. Josh Allen, he threw a few interceptions, but he was able to get a few touchdowns, use his legs when he needed to secure the victory early in the season as well. So for me, bro, I'm just going to give it to you. Like, I think the Bills are going to win this game personally. But my reason being, it's not even more so what the Bills are going to do. I think what we've seen with Mac Jones as the tail end of the season, he's been showing that he's a rookie, right? Like, he hasn't been as accurate. He's been turning the ball over a lot more than I'm sure Belichick would like. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Belichick tried to replicate that formula from the first time they played in Buffalo this year when they were run heavy. I'm not sure how much faith Belichick is going to put in Josh McDaniels, the OC, or they're going to put in Mac Jones to win them the game. I think the Bills feel a lot more confident being that they were able to go to New England and win that second divisional matchup against them. So I think at home, they're going to be a lot more confident. They're going to play a lot more sound. I think Josh Allen, again, he's going to use his legs, man. I believe he might have like maybe 40 or 50 rushing yards. He might get a few big runs on third down. He might get in the end zone, on 3rd and goal using his legs. And also that connection he has to Stephon Diggs. As we all know, he's one of the top receivers in the league. I'm really excited to see, are the Bills going to take that next step? We saw last postseason, bro. They obviously lost at Kansas City. So are they going to be able to get back to that AFC Championship game? And regardless of who they play, are they going to be able to take that next step over the hump? We're going to see. But it all starts tonight, bro. So one thing I will say before I kick it to you as well, about rookie quarterbacks, which Mac Jones is. Rookie quarterbacks, this stat from ESPN, rookie quarterbacks are actually 0-6 outright in the postseason since 2010. So we're going to see. We are going to see how that's going to work. And like I said, I got the Bills winning. I do think they're going to cover. I know they're giving 4 points at home. I think the Bills are going to actually win by a touchdown, in my opinion. When I mean a touchdown, I mean 7. Not 6, but I think they're going to win by 7.
Got it. Let's see. This game is going to be a very old school, rough and tough football game, okay? There's going to be a lot of running going on in this game. As of right now, what I am looking at, and this is for Saturday, so far in Buffalo, at around 8 o'clock, around when the game starts. It's supposed to be 7 degrees with winds up to 7 to 10 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
So probably it's going to feel like -1 outside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what happens with Buffalo. The only thing I can say that will probably be a factor in all of this is Bills Mafia probably not coming out. They already. I've heard different reports already from ESPN and from other podcasts such as Pat McAfee and 412. I forget the name of the sports talk one on YouTube. There's another sports talk one, but they said the tickets right now, even for the Bills game, they haven't sold out, which is shocking for a Bills Mafia home game for a playoff. Definitely. They usually sell out. The cheapest tickets they have right now, even in the nosebleeds, is $50, $49.99 that they have right now for tickets. And even for a good 50-yard line ticket, and it's a playoff game, mind you, doesn't matter if it's first round, it's Bills Mafia, it's $250 for a 50-yarder, which is very shocking in my opinion.
For a playoff game? Absolutely.
For a playoff game. Yeah, $250 for about a 50-yarder for where I'm looking at right now, which I'm like, wow. So it's probably the temperatures. Maybe it's because of the health protocols up there too. Maybe vax cards, who knows? But it's very shocking for a fan base like the Bills to not be out there tonight, which could play into the factor of New England, probably winning that game, less people around, less crowded. It could come into factors at some points of the game of them getting play calls off better than what people usually do for the Bills when they come up there to play. So we shall see. I'm going to agree with you and say the Bills are still probably going to win the game. They're going to win by 7 as well. But I think in the end all be all, it's going to come down to converting on third downs. There's going to be a lot of running going on, but it's going to be a lot of conversions on third downs from Josh Allen, where he's either going to have to run it or throw it. Because that Patriots D is stout on the defense when it comes down to stopping the run. So
absolutely, I agree. I feel like you said, because of that, like you said, I think they have the advantage. In another matchup, and I know the Bills, honestly, they're not really a heavy run team. Now with Josh Allen running with their running backs, it helps, but I still think he's gonna throw the ball down the field. And one thing, bro, I've seen that Stephon Diggs against Patriots corner JC Jackson, he actually has 15 catches for 233 yards and 3 touchdowns since 2020. Right? Since 2020. So Jackson, who's a really solid corner, and I believe he's a second, if I'm not mistaken, he's a second team All-Pro, right? The All-Pro team came out yesterday. A second team All-Pro corner, right? And he's only allowed 4 other touchdowns to other receivers over the past 2 years outside of Stephon Diggs. So that's going to be a huge matchup for the Bills and for the Patriots to see how good that defense is going to be, right? If that pass rush will get home. I don't think it will. And I think, the Patriots making the playoffs in their, Mac Jones' first year, you got to commend him for it. But I still think he needs a little bit more time to develop and grow. I will be it's crazy I'm saying this because it's a Belichick coach team. I'll be shocked if they won. I'll be honest with you right now. On the road, I would be shocked if they pulled this out. Mac Jones, to me, from what I've seen from him recently, I just don't think – I feel like he's going to turn the ball over, man. But like you said, if Belichick's like, I'm not even going to let this happen, we're going to run the ball, we're going to see. But at the end, I think Josh Allen's going to make more plays than Mac Jones. That'll be the side factor in the game.
Yeah. What I think may happen too is just from me on the outside, me coming from being a Ravens fan, of course, and what happened to us last year with the Bills. That defensive coordinator for the Bills, he knows how to drop a good game plan around mostly everything. He's getting considered he's getting considered for some of these head coaching jobs. So I mean, he's been doing a lot of things right with that Buffalo Bills D. So this is kind of an audition for him to be the Belichick team. With a rookie quarterback. We all know what's his name? I forget what the guy's name is for the New England Patriots. Mac Jones, aka Mac Attack, whatever my buddy calls him.
I think he trademarked MJ10.
Which is a terrible name.
MJ10.
Yeah, MJ knew how to move around.
Undisputed, they're like, well, we can't do Mac 10 because
yeah,
but you can't do that. But MJ10, like TV12, man. I mean, that's what he wanted to do.
I mean, he's horrible under pressure, so I feel like that coordinator is going to dial up a lot of pressure to get him out of here. He's going to dial up a lot of pressure, so we shall see. I don't think New England gets out of this one alive.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be real tough. And like I said, Mac Jones, man, he had a pretty decent rookie season. He was highly considered for I would say offensive rookie of the year until Jamar Chase just tore up the league. You ain't got a chance in it now. But with that being said, man, we're gonna transition to the one of my favorite games of the week, man. We're going to
game
the
of the week.
Games. And
the game that you wanted, which is suicide.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, I called the shot for the Birds, and it came to fruition. I'm excited, man.
Which I still do not get.
Maybe I'm just a little crazy with my fandom. I understand it. Sterling told me too, man. Like, bro, like, why do you want this? So, like, don't.
You're going against the Billy Goat.
Do it. Yeah.
You're going against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ring Brady.
Rings. Well, the crazy part about it, man, maybe I'm just a crazy fan, but honestly, the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? With this whole AB saga drama going on, I'm like, man, forget AB. He's gone. Godwin's gone. Initially, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe because we're playing him in the first round, we might be able to get him. We might be able to sneak up on him and just inch out a victory in Tampa. I do not feel as confident today, though, as I did last week when we talked about it. But I'm still gonna, with my Birds, man, this we're gonna do, right? So the Eagles, obviously, Tampa's favored by 9 points at home, which is a pretty decent spread, right? And they should be. They deservingly so, right?
Yep.
The crazy thing, bro, that I'm looking at, my Birds have the top-ranked rush attack in the league, led by Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, even Kenny Gainwell. We got a bunch of people to throw at you running the rock. The other thing, though, Tampa, as my cousin James, who's a diehard Bucs fan, born and raised in Tampa, right? Tampa's defense has one of the top-ranked rush defenses, right? You got Vita Vea in the middle. Obviously, you got Shaq Barrett, you got JPP on the outside, Levante David, the other linebacker, Devin White. Now, a few of those guys are coming back from injury. Shaquille Barrett should be back healthy. I think JPP is coming back. I think Levante David may or may not play. I'm not sure, but he might not be at 100%. Regardless, the Eagles' only chance to really compete at all, you have to run the rock. And I'm talking about, bro, first down, second down. You can't just run it right into the pile at the line of scrimmage, man. We can't be having 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 with Jalen trying to improvise every time. We got to make sure that we're hitting on these early downs running the rock. And so far, we've been good with that. We've led the league in yards per game, bro. So the crazy thing about it is that I know on paper we don't really have a chance at all. But something about me, how I watched my Birds play this year, I think we're going to hang with Tampa. Now, of course, am I going to pick them to win? Absolutely. Do I truly believe in my mind that we're going to win? No, I do not. In my heart, I think we're going to win. My brain's telling me, no, Avery, don't do it. If I had to bet on this game, I don't think I'd pick my Birds. I don't think I could do it. However, being that the spread is like at 9, can the Eagles cover that? I absolutely believe they could cover because the last time they played, it was week 6 of the season, bro. The Eagles were not doing good. Tampa had, obviously, they had AB, they had Godwin, Evans, Leonard Fournette, who should be coming back as well. With all that being said,
playoff Lenny,
the Lombardi Lenny, right? We lost 28 to 22, 6-point game. Even though the Eagles were like down, I think it was at a point like 28 to 14. So the Eagles might get some garbage time touchdowns and make it seem a lot closer than it was before. But at the end of the day, man, I'm going with my birds, man. I have no choice, man. I'm not going to pick the Bucs to win, even though that might sound crazy, might sound stupid. And I think the Eagles will do just enough with Jalen Hurts improvising to get this dub, man. That's how I feel about it. So
it's Uncle Avery. You want to say hi to Uncle Avery?
What's up, Aiden?
Aiden, can you say hello?
Of the show.
All right, big guys. Daddy's gonna finish up with Uncle Avery soon, okay?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, y'all. I see y'all with the fresh haircuts too.
That's nice. Oh yeah, definitely. You are crazy. I would never want to see.
Maybe I am, man. Maybe I am. Because
look, I think what you're going off of, if Tyler Heineke can almost beat Brady in the first round, maybe we could.
Last year, yeah.
But
little different now.
Who do you guys have on defense that's gonna get past Tristan Wirfs to hit Tom Brady?
That's a great point. Well, we got to get that other side now. If I'm not Tristan, he's a right tackle, right? So we got to get that blind side, man, that left tackle. We got it. Now, another thing I did see as well, Tampa, obviously, they don't give up. Like, they're the best in giving up sacks. They do not give up sacks on Brady for two reasons. One, they're just that damn good as an O-line. And two, Brady gets the ball out quick as he can. The only team I've seen really aggravate Brady is the Saints, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have the personnel to get after him. Now, Brandon Graham's been out for the entire season. We have Josh Sweat, who's pretty decent. Fletcher Cox is not what he used to be up the middle.
Fletcher Cox is the grandpa.
Yeah, he's
He's grandpa now.
This isn't Super Bowl, the Super Bowl 2017 is a little different. Our linebackers are completely going to be overmatched in this game. I think Gronk is going to have close to like 10 to 12 catches this game with a couple touchdowns, in my opinion. Now, Darius Slay can hold his own against Mike Evans. I believe that. But, see, my biggest thing, if AB was there, we have absolutely no chance in hell. AB was the sole reason we lost the first time we played. We had no answer for Antonio Brown. Mike Evans did okay. AB killed us, man, out of the slot. He killed us. They don't have that. I know the other replacement, Cyril Grayson, he's out as well. So they're going to have Evans. They're going to have, I think, Rashad Perriman and I think Tyler Johnson. We could deal with that. But like you said, if we can't get home against Brady, you might as well just, pack it in, bro. He's going to chop us.
I'm going to say this right now. The one person that's going to beat you guys a lot, just because I'm going to say this, because one, he's an ex-Raven, and two, he's been playing well for you guys. Rashad Perriman is actually probably going to have a day. Because if Slay is going to get guarded, if Slay's going to be guarded, Mike Evans, the only way I see Mike Evans getting that done is in the end zone. That's the only way I see Mike Evans doing that. I don't see him beating him over the top, doing anything else like that. That's not happening at all. But Rashad Perriman, I can see him having a day. And Scoot Scotty Miller may do something.
Yeah, I forgot him.
Yep, everybody forgot about Scoot Scotty Miller. So I like him. I think he can do some things in that short passing game that Godwin did a little bit. Not obviously as athletic as fast, but at least he can get himself open.
He might be able to get down the field on us, maybe. But hey, man, I'm not saying that Tristan Wirfs, man, he's a first team All-Pro right tackle. Okay, he deserves it. We need to get that blind side of Brady. Then you got to overload on that blind side and get him that way. Because even if you rush it in his face, he can see he's gonna step. He's gonna make sure he steps up in the pocket. He avoids the rush. So Josh Sweat, Fletcher Cox, y'all gotta take some good pregame, whatever pregame meal you need to take to get after Brady. Because my biggest thing, and you know this too, bro, you can't even blitz Brady like that, right? Because he's gonna automatically like this, snap of his finger. Okay, I'm finding Gronk, I'm finding Evans, I'm finding this one and that one. Whatever mismatch he gets, he gonna take advantage of it. The Eagles, bro, from what I've seen this year, they play a lot of bend but don't break. Okay, Brady will nickel and dime you down the field as well as anyone in the history of football. So the Eagles, like they like to do that, and then they like to play tough inside like the 20 to the end zone. They like playing that red zone defense. But again, Brady has the best red zone offense, so it's like it's like pick your poison, man. Like, do you want to try to get after him? The Eagles' only chance on defense, you got to mix up the looks, bro. You can't sit back in base coverage, play that soft ass zone. I cannot stand. I can't stand when they do this. I can see it almost every play. They're giving like 10-yard cushions to the receivers. You got to change the looks up, especially with how weak the linebackers are. I can't trust it, bro. But shout out fan podcast. Shout out. I appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. And I know he said taking Philly with the points. I mean, the spread's 9, man. That's what I'm saying. They might not win, but man, if like I said, they lost week 6 with how bad of a team the Eagles were and how uncommitted they were to the run, and they only lost by 6, they could win. They could keep it within 9. I'm gonna say that. Now I know I'm a crazy Eagle fan. I'm not gonna say we're gonna pull off the upset, but we're gonna keep it a good game. This ain't gonna be a blowout. Eagles are they're gonna fight as much as they can.
If y'all can't rush the ball, JPP's having a day, or one of those guys is having a day. If you guys can't rush the ball,
they gonna get after it. Now, one thing I will say, I gotta shout out Jason Kelce, future Hall of Famer. He made his first team All-Pro as a center. I think he might retire after this year. I'm not sure. We thought maybe after last year he's gonna retire. Hey man, he's gonna lead. He's like the best run blocking center in my opinion. He absolutely he gets out on the edge. He's pulling like he's a guard out there. He gets it done. Lane Johnson, a second team All-Pro right tackle. We can protect Jalen. It's just, can Jalen hit those receivers? Can he hit the Devontae Smiths? Can he hit Goddard? Okay. Can he get Quez Watkins down the field? We're gonna see, man. Look, Tampa's secondary, Richard Sherman. We know he's like a grandpa now too, but he's out for the year. They got I think Jamil Dean. He might not play. I know that Carlton Davis will be pretty much locked in on Devontae Smith, I believe. But hey, man, I'm gonna see what we do.
That secondary is
Hey man, I'm with it, man. Come on, Tom, I'm with it, bro.
I don't know. I don't know about the upset, man. It may be one of those, like I said last year, with it may be like that with maybe like a Redskins game where it's like it gets close down, but Tom Brady going Tom Brady.
Hey, all I know is, man, Darius Slay, just get one pick, bro. Just one.
If he can get your extra possession,
we need to. We gotta start off fast too, which we've been lacking on. We have not started off fast as an offense. Hell, if we win the coin toss, I'm gonna receive it, man. We gotta score 7 first drive. We have to. If we start already down 7-0, which let's keep it real, Braves gonna walk down the field and they're probably gonna get 7 first drive. And if you don't answer back, and then it's like, here we go from the jump. If I'm the Eagles, man, you gotta Nick Sirianni, man. You better have the best game plan you've created all year.
Sirianni.
Get after it, man. You got to get after. We can't do no 3 and outs, man. We got to get after it.
Here's my crazy thing that I was thinking about what you said about Kelce. I honestly felt like if the Chiefs didn't get that spectacular center that they got, I can't think of the guy's name. I thought he was going to try and play. Yeah, I think the Chiefs center. He's a rookie this year. He's been playing really well. Yeah. I think if they didn't get him, I think Kelce was going to try and get his brother to come over so they could try and win one. Because I think they always talk about playing with each other again.
That's true. I think Kelsey's going. I think he might retire though.
He might
before he goes over there. He's a lifelong Eagle. He don't need to go to the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
Nah, lifelong Eagle, Hall of Famer, man. But hey, man, I hope we pull it out. You know, I'm going for him to pull it out. Like I said, my heart says Philly. My brain's telling me Tampa's going to win.
Look, if I get some more money today, then shoot, I'll put $2 on the Eagles winning with the over. I don't know.
Hey, bro, all I gotta do, man, just take the points, bro. Just take the points, man. Just be smart with the points. After that, hey, F it, but take the points. But all right, man, we got some more games to get into. I know I get passionate about my birds, man. But it's another game, and I wish my boy was on here to discuss it. My boy Sterling, Mr. Dak Prescott himself, Mr. Dallas Dakota Prescott. So man, this legitimately, like, all my Cowboy hate to the side, I really do believe this is probably the game of the week. I'm gonna keep
it is
the 49ers and Cowboys. This is the game of the week. I know we got people, some of the top fan bases in all football, the Niners and the Cowboys gonna be going at it. I'm looking to a really great game, bro. And I haven't really been paying attention to the Niners as much until later the season. And man, Deebo Samuel, man, bro, what can I
Deebo
say about the brother,
Samuels,
man?
woo!
He's a first team all pro receiver, but he's also a receiver / running back. Like, bro, like
/ secondary quarterback
/ everything, bro. Like this man is going to he's a key for the Niners, in my opinion. Whether he's running the ball, whether he's throwing the ball, whether he's catching the ball, whatever he's doing, the Cowboys got a key in on Deebo Samuel. We know the Niners are a run-heavy team. I do not put my faith in Jimmy Garoppolo. I would never put my faith in him. So if we just looking at quarterback head-to-head, you got Dak Prescott. Hey man, look, as much as I hate on the Cowboys, he's been in the playoffs. He has experience.
Exactly.
He's won, he's been in there. He's 1-2 in the playoffs. I get it. But he's at least been to that moment. Jimmy G, hey, he made a Super Bowl run. I believe the Niners were obviously a better team at that point overall, but their defense is starting to come back together with Nick Bosa, right?
That defense
coming back from that catastrophic injury. We gonna see what we're gonna get, man. So we got a comment too. This is gonna be a great game, but I'm nervous as hell playing the Niners. This is not an ideal matchup for the boys. You are absolutely right. It's not ideal. This is who the Cowboys are playing. I did not want them to play Arizona. I didn't want them to play the Rams. We see the Rams are reeling right now. I'm excited, especially if my Birds lose this first game tomorrow. You know I'm going hard for the Niners that second game. I'm gonna see. But honestly, bro, like I said, man, look, Dak versus Jimmy. Even if Dak gets pressured a little bit, even if the Cowboys can't run the ball effectively with Zeke and Pollard, if we just looking at the quarterbacks, man, who do I think is gonna make that play when it counts? I gotta go with Dak, man.
Dak is gonna make the play.
Attack. He's gonna make the play, man. You got CD, you got Amari. What's the guy? Schultz, the tight end. He might throw it to Zeke out the backfield. I just trust Dak a little bit more, and with their defense. Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, bro, 2 first-team All-Pro players right there. One at the cornerback position, one rushing the passer. You got DeMarcus Lawrence. You got Randy Gregory. Like, come on, man. I don't see Jimmy G playing a clean game. He's going to turn the ball over at least once. I could guarantee you that. Dak Prescott I don't think he really, even if Dak doesn't throw for 300, 400 yards, he could have like throwing for 250, 2 touchdowns. Even maybe a pick in there. I think that's still good enough to get above the Niners, man. So, they both can make some bonehead mistakes, but I think Jimmy, he gonna let me down, man. He's just gonna let me down with this one. He's gonna let me.
You got
down.
another comment here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Come down to who play. Oh, look that one.
Oh, my bad. I'm jumping. My bad, yo.
It's going to come down to who plays cleaner, Dak or Jimmy. Both make bonehead mistakes, but can also make big plays. Yeah, Bear, you're right. I mean, Jimmy G was what? A half a yard from winning a Super Bowl?
Yeah. Well, I'll say a couple yards. A yard or two, yeah. A yard or two, yeah. Over.
So, I mean, and Jimmy G, when it comes down to the game, like he can get you. If you need him to get you down and get the field goal, he can do it. But that's all he's going to do. I don't think he can make the game win a touchdown for you. And I think Dak is closer in age to where now he could probably get that done. With me, upset alert. Super Yes.
Okay.
I got them boys winning. I got the 49ers winning by a touchdown. That defense, really. That's
a pretty bold prediction. That's a pretty bold prediction. By a touchdown.
You got to win and die by how you feel. So I got 49ers winning just because of Cowboys got hot last week. Yeah, they had Micah and Trayvon Diggs sit, but having young guys sit and then come straight into a playoff game, that doesn't seem like a good thing to me. That's one.
Yeah.
Granted, because I think one of them had COVID, so. True. I mean, it's still a tough thing to come back from.
Absolutely.
2, 49ers are rolling. They have pretty much that, I think, 85% of that defense that went to that Super Bowl. So they have most of those guys there, except for I think give or take one or two guys. So they've been in this game before. Everybody from the quarterback, wide receivers, everybody's been there before. So nothing new to them. The coaching staff has been there. They know how to fill in this type of game. I'm not trusting the Cowboys defense. I mean, not trusting the Cowboys offense. I feel like we said before, Dak is going to make the big play. Dak will make a big play before Jimmy G does. But
yeah, real quick, Perry. Exactly. What can go wrong will go wrong, right? The Stephen A. 49ers for the win.
Yep.
Hey, man, but this is a big stat too. It's kind of, whatever. You could mundane, but look, Jimmy G 7-0 when he doesn't throw a pick, 2-6 when he throws a pick, man. At least one. Trayvon Diggs is lurking, bro. I mean, I can't hate on the brother, man. This dude they just make plays, man. The Dallas Cowboys defense lives on them takeaways. It only takes one in the playoffs. Man, if Jimmy G could play a clean game, absolutely I'm with it. Man, if he throws a pick or two, there ain't no way to get home with this one, bro. There's no way.
I somehow, some way feel like Jimmy G, and I'm not gonna put any money on this. I'm just gonna say I feel like Jimmy G's he's not gonna throw one to Trayvon. I feel like it's gonna be like a random like tip from like Micah Parsons type of thing.
But that's how Dallas has been though too, bro. With the they lead the league in takeaways, man. That's why.
You got Joey Bosa lurking on the outside.
Nick Bosa,
Nick Bosa, right. Sorry, brother, Nick Bosa, but they got a Bosa brother out there.
Man, I really don't trust Jimmy G, bro. That's really my biggest thing. Now, I will tell you this: if the Niners got to run the hell out the ball, man. You got to run the hell out the ball. Get that play action game going and get the ball to one of the best tight ends in the game. Kittle, man. Get the ball to Kittle. He might, stiff arm somebody down and take on like 5 tacklers at once. Get him the ball. Get Deebo Samuel the ball. Run him out the damn I formation if you need to. Whatever you need to do. Get him the ball. Do the reverses. Do the end arounds. Do everything. Hell, do the Philly special in Dallas with Deebo throwing the ball to Jimmy G. I don't care what you got to do. Just get the damn win. If my Eagles lose tomorrow and I got to watch the Cowboys win, you're not going to see from me for the rest. You might not see from me for a while. I'm not going to be able to live this down. Y'all know Sterling's going to get at me for forever if they lose. But also, I will say if the Eagles lose and the Eagles win and the Cowboys lose, oh yeah, it's going to be a great week. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great week. But yeah, man, look, man. I hate to say it, bro. I think the Cowboys going to get the win. I don't want to say it. That's what my mind's telling me. The heart's telling me Niners. Brains telling me Cowboys get it done. But shoot, man, we got to get into we got a few more games to get into before we wrap it up. Okay. Yep. Sunday night football. The Pittsburgh Steelers, man. And the Kansas City Chiefs, my guy, my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make another Super Bowl run. Yep. So, my wife is a big Steelers fan. Shout out to her.
So is mine. Mine.
So, my boy Sean, he's a big Steeler fan, man. My boy Josh, they're big Steeler fans. Hey, man, I rock with the Steelers, man. I have nothing bad to say about Pittsburgh. But I will say this. Big Ben, bro, like, I'm sorry. This has to be for you, probably the top 5 worst losses as a Ravens fan. It probably was last week. It has to be up there as one of the worst losses. Just what was at stake? That's got to be pretty bad for you. I'm sorry, bro. I got to bring it
up. We lost to the Bengals twice and the Steelers twice. Granted,
that's unacceptable for the Ravens.
I would rather have lose to those organizations rather than losing to the Browns because I think the Browns suck. Yeah, last week was disappointing, especially when we felt like we could have won that game and we couldn't. But it also it comes back to where, again, people that were on the trade Lamar, keep Tyler Huntley trained. Nope, that's false. Pay Lamar. Probably
he's gonna get his money, bro. I don't doubt that at all. He's gonna get his money.
Josh Allen contract probably plus an extra $10 million probably. It's probably going to be in that same price range.
He's going to get the bag for sure. I don't doubt that whatsoever. He put the team on his back, bro. You seen without him, obviously what they were. Yes, they had an abundance of injuries. I get that, both sides of the ball. But the Ravens are going to go as far as Lamar takes them next year. That's just my opinion. But with that being said, bro, we're not talking about the Ravens, man. We're gonna get into Steelers and Chiefs, man. All right. So this is what I think, bro. The Chiefs, bro, their favorite, I think, let me make sure that I have this correct. It's 12. Oh, I think now it's at 13. It was 12, 12 and a half, 13. Bro, they think they're going to beat them by 2 touchdowns. Now, they played earlier in the season, and the Chiefs, bro, they just ran through them, bro. Ran straight through them. But I don't know if Big Ben has enough magic left to even make this a close game. I really don't believe he does. The only way is who I believe this year's defensive player of the year, TJ Watt. He's got to go to work. Cam Hayward's got to go to work. Both of them were first team all pros as an edge in the interior defensive line. They have to go to work. That is the only way that they could even cover in this game. They have to go to work. In Arrowhead, this is like the most improbable playoff game, like for the Steelers to win in recent memory. This is going to be tough. Like, even if Mahomes makes mistakes, it's still going to be hard because Pittsburgh's offense, man, they're just not that good, bro. Like, I like Najee Harris. He's going to be solid, but their O-line is just not that good running the ball, bro. It makes the Steelers one-dimensional. Big Ben could barely throw more than 10 yards down the field unless he's live popping it down the field. But the one thing I do like, Deontay Johnson, he's a baller. I do think he's a great receiver for the Steelers. Man, the movie put on that on your corner last week.
Don't get me. Look, I'm gonna say this now. Whoever is the Steelers recruiter for our receivers deserves a pay raise.
Man, for the last decade or so, like more like 15 years, man. Like
every wide receiver they get has been amazing, and I give credit to their wide receiver coach. Ravens need to hire him.
From Plaxico Burress, Antoine Randall, Santonio Holmes, obviously Hines Ward before too. AB, Mike Wallace, like the name. They just you can't. There's so many of them. But with that being said, what's up, Aiden? With that being said, man,
come right back.
With that being said, man, I think Kansas City's gonna beat them pretty bad, bro. They're going. I think Kansas City will cover. I think if I had to predict the score, I'm gonna say 34-20 because that gives them 14 points. That means they cover.
34-20.
34-20.
Aiden, is that where the Steelers are gonna go? The Steelers are gonna go in the trash.
And I think
how Aiden feels the Steelers are gonna go.
Oh, they're going to. That's funny, man. Hey, I think 34-20 Steelers. I think the Steelers will get a touchdown like in garbage time to make it closer than what it really is. But that's how I'm feeling about it. We got sad to say, but it's the end of the line for Big Ben. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, the Chiefs are going to run it up too. They want the rest of the AFC and the league to take notice that they're coming to get revenge. They're trying to get that chip. They're not going to let up against the Steelers. Now, I just pray that the Chiefs all stay healthy. You don't have to drop a 50-piece on them just to prove a point. But I can see it. I won't be surprised if the Chiefs put up 40. But I'm going to say 34-20, respectively, because I think the Steelers defense could at least get home at Mahomes a little bit. I think TJ Watt will have maybe a sack or two. I think that I can see that happening. The only thing that works in Pittsburgh's favor, man, if the Chiefs can't run the ball at all, which, sometimes they can't. If they can't run it at all, I don't even know if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be playing for this game.
I think he still may be playing. I can check that.
Yeah. So, man, look, Steelers just to make the playoffs, that's a victory, man. Just to get in, that's the highlight for this season. Yeah, he's going to be out. So, you just got to, man, TJ Watt's got to get home, bro. He's got to get home, like, He has to honestly have like a 3-sack game for them to really for them to cover. For everyone who bets out there, TJ Watt needs to get a 3-sack game just for them to cover this game.
Yep.
Okay, that's my opinion.
Let's see. Again, Chiefs are going to win this game. I believe somehow, some way, the Steelers are gonna have a good run game against them, but it's still not gonna do good. It's still not gonna do enough. Steelers supposed to have Juju back from like the broken arm or whatever he had dislocated. Yeah,
For
Juju
this
was
game?
back. I think he may play in the game. I'm gonna double check, but
ain't no
he was
way.
practicing.
Ain't
He was
no
practicing.
way.
He was
Man,
practicing.
Juju's about to be a free agent. He's not coming back for this game. Ain't no way. If I'm Juju, if I was his agent, as much as he loves the Steelers, would you really want to come back for this one game?
They said it looks like he's treading towards playing.
Bro, there ain't no way he's gonna play. In my opinion, from a business decision, why would you play this game? For what? You've been out all year. What are you doing? It can only end up.
He's been out for 2 months.
Opinion.
Yeah, he's been out for 2 months because of the shoulder. So,
bro, he need to pack it in. He's trying to get that money, that free agent money. Don't come back, Juju. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. But with that being said, man, we got one more game to get to, man, before we end the show. We're going to get into it real quick. This is going to be another good one. This is the first Monday Night Football game as a wild card game on a Monday night. We've never seen this before. We had Arizona Cardinals versus LA Rams. And the cool thing about this, another divisional matchup for the third time now in the playoffs. The road team has won each time. When the Rams went to Arizona earlier in the season, the Rams got the win. When the Cardinals went to the Rams right a few weeks back, the Cardinals won at LA. So it's going to be very interesting to see. We got two quarterbacks kind of on different ends of the spectrum, right? Kyler Murray is more of an up-and-coming quarterback, up-and-coming superstar. And then when you look at Matt Stafford, he's a seasoned vet that honestly, his legacy is being in the question. I know I've seen that. You guys might have seen that on ESPN. They discussed that his legacy is coming into question, okay? Matt Stafford is 0-3 in the postseason, okay? 0 playoff wins. This man had, obviously, Calvin Johnson, who was a Hall of Famer, first ballot, right? Megatron. He had Megatron, I think it was 7 or 8 years. Couldn't get a playoff victory, right? Yes, he was playing for Detroit. Yes, they didn't have the best teams, but as much as a talented quarterback as Matt Stafford is, you could have thought maybe at least one playoff victory, just one. So it's going to be tough, man. All the pressure is really on the Rams. Losing that game to end the season when they played all their starters, they wanted to clinch that division. Now, fortunately for them, they still clinched because the Cardinals lost. Okay? The Rams are very lucky that they're at home and playing the Cardinals than, let's say, being on the road and having to go to Dallas. That would have been a lot worse. So with that being said, this is still a close. I see it being a close game. The Rams are favored at home by 4. The spread might have changed like half a point, but right now I see it at 4. And like I said, they split the regular season matchups. I think the biggest thing, bro, is that the Cardinals are 8-1 on the road. They love being on the road. For whatever reason, Kyler, the offense clicks, the defense makes plays when they're on the road.
That's what I was about to say.
This is not looking good for the Rams, bro. It's not looking good for them. I'm actually gonna, hey man, I'm going with the Cardinals in this one, bro. And my heart and my mind tell me Cardinals 8-1 on the road. The Rams have all the pressure in the world. The Super Bowl's in LA in SoFi Stadium. Matt Stafford's legacy, as I brought into question. All the pressure is really on the Rams. Kyler Murray in the playoffs, bro. This is his first playoff game, I think, too. I believe it's his first.
I believe so because we thought they were going to make the playoffs last year. They didn't make it.
Yeah, all the pressure's on the Rams, bro. I mean, all those superstars from Jalen Ramsey. You traded for Von Miller. You have Aaron Donald in the middle. He got another first-team All-Pro nod. Another first-team All-Pro nod for Jalen Ramsey. But, bro, that defense hasn't been holding their end of the bargain, bro. They had a 17-point lead against the Niners last week. 17-point lead. And then they tied up. Matt Stafford scored, I think it was within the 2-minute mark in the fourth quarter last week. They couldn't hold up. So it's
hold on. The thing about this, man, is that the defense doesn't hold up, but Stafford also throws a boatload of picks.
Exactly.
Like I think Stafford threw. I'm trying to look up what was it like. I think even when he played us with the Ravens, he threw like 2 picks The game before that, he threw 3 and they still somehow win. Like Matt Stafford gets rattled. I don't know if he gets rattled or if it's just they throw with him way too much because
it's a little bit of both. They have Sony Michel to run the rock, but bro, this is the biggest game of Matt Stafford's career. The Super Bowl is in LA. You are in LA. You're not in Detroit anymore. You have all these stars. Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown. He had the most receptions, touchdowns, and yards this year. Like you have everything you need as far as like weapons to get it done. Now their O-line is a little suspect. And you know what's funny? I seen ESPN was saying that JJ Watt's supposed to come back for this game. Old JJ Watt's supposed to be suiting up. Now I don't know how much of an impact that's going to have at all. But the other guy coming, Chandler Jones, you do need to watch out for him.
Yep. Look, I'm gonna say this now. The Cardinals are gonna win, and I got to win by 10.
Ooh, by 10 points. Okay.
By 10. And it's kind of crazy to think, but it's just because of the way Kyler does on the road. Doesn't bother him.
Different, bro. Completely
Kyler
different.
playing on the road is just like, oh, okay. Like I don't care. Like Dallas is lucky they didn't play him because I think he's a Texas guy.
He never lost in Texas ever.
Never lost in Texas in his life. So that one was going to be an automatic. No, we're going to call that automatic win. Cardinals were going to win that one. But that, and also I think isn't the head coach the coordinator too for the Rams?
Oh, McVay. He's definitely calling the plays, man. He's definitely calling the plays. Yeah.
McVay gets too ahead of himself, and he loves Matt Stafford too much to where he's going to throw the ball too much. So I think that's going to be that downfall.
Sony Michel had 554 rushing yards since week 12, which is the third most over that span behind Rashad Penny of the Seahawks and obviously Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. And then also James Conner, the ex-Steeler. He has 18 touchdowns this year. 18 touchdowns, rushing and receiving. He's caught new life in Arizona, right? They obviously have they got Christian Kirk, they got AJ Green. I'm not sure if D-Hop's gonna be back for this one. My boy Zach Ertz, man. Zach Ertz he's been a great tight end for them too. A security blanket for Kyler. Kyler obviously can move with his legs as well. On the road, you got to go with all signs point to the Cardinals, man. All signs point to the Cardinals. I gotta go. I want to see Kyler do good too, bro. I really want to see that. I want to see that. I support the brother, man. I think he's solid. I think I would be. I don't want to say shocked, but I would be a little surprised if the Rams actually pulled this off. All things as they are now, no injury, just like straight up. If the Rams won, I'll be surprised. Stafford, he is going to throw a pick or two. I'm calling that right now. If that's like a small little bet, I would put money in that. Will Matt Stafford throw an interception? I'm going to throw money on that bet because he's going to throw one. I guarantee you he's going to throw one. Guarantee that.
If he has a perfect game in the because who do they play next if they win this one?
So here's the thing. Obviously, Green Bay being the 1 seed, they get the lowest seed left. So, hypothetically speaking, if we're just going with who's like favored to win, let's say that Tampa beats Philly, right? They're favored to do that. And then Dallas beats the Niners, or vice versa. Made me think. I'm terrible at math, but here's the deal: Green Bay gets the lowest seed, so. I believe the Cardinals are the 5 seed, but then the Niners are the 6 seed. So let's just say if Dallas wins, Dallas will go to Tampa, right? Because Dallas is the 4. No, Dallas is the 3. Sorry, but let's say Dallas wins, they automatically go to Tampa. So whether the Rams or the Cardinals win, they automatically will go to Green Bay if that's how it stacks up. Now, if my Birds pull off a miraculous upset, they have to go to Green Bay because they're the 7th seed, their lowest seed.
Yeah.
So all signs, bro, point to the Rams or the Cardinals going to Green Bay. Yeah. They point to that, right? unless, like I said, unless the Niners win, then the Niners automatically will go to Green Bay. So that's how it's looking right now. Then the Rams or the Cardinals go to Tampa, right? So
Nobody wants to go to Green Bay. Nobody wants to go to Green Bay.
No one but Brady. Brady's the only one that wants to go up there. He's good with going to Lambeau.
Yeah, I think with all this that's occurring right now, all signs points for the Cardinals win. The Cardinals don't. And if the Cardinals don't win, it'll probably be because Kyler Murray had like an off day, and the Rams had a good enough run game to where they could switch it up to where the pass rush doesn't get to Matt Stafford and he can throw the ball out. That's the only two things that I can see happening, but that probably is not going to happen because Sean McVay is cocky as all hell. I like him as a coach. He's a cocky son of a gun.
He is, man. And we thought the Rams might have been, the 1 seed a few weeks back, right? And they kind of started to spiral down. So it's going to be very interesting to see, bro, how these games play out. I know we're excited as hell. Playoffs are here. I'm excited. My Birds play tomorrow. I think whatever happens, win or lose, they're not going to let me down, man. They're not going to let me down. We got 3 first-round picks. So I'm happy, man. We Eagles are going to be good, man. We as long as we don't kill ourselves, we're going to be all right. We're going to be in this thing. So, man, a lot of great
my last thing about what you said earlier about James Conner. There's something in the water of Arizona to where if you go there and you're hurt, you just get better. There's something in the water.
Playing that Arizona, that dry heat, playing in the dome,
dry
right?
Heat, or like they're it might be just the medical because this is like kind of off topic, but I mean, Steve Nash is back with broken his whole career when he was playing in Phoenix, and so was Amari Stoudemire's knees. And when they played, they made him last a couple of years. D-Hop was kind of messed up. He's been lasting now. James Conner's whole body been dead.
A little bit again, yeah.
James Conner's whole body's been dead at the beginning of his career with the Steelers. Goes to Arizona and has the best year of his life.
That's the biggest shock to me is James Conner. That's
me too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, gotta go Birds right there. The Eagles, man. We taking it home, man. Perry, we taking it home. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. Y'all don't want to hear from me. The Eagles win. Everybody. But then if they lose and the Cowboys win, y'all not gonna see me for a little bit. Y'all don't.
I just got a message that said "Run Philly, run."
Hey man, that's how you gotta do it, man. That's how you gotta get it, man. I can't wait till that game. We got some great games today, man. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Commented.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. We're gonna support y'all as well. We got a few other podcasts on here with us, so we're gonna make sure we support them. What was it? The Fan Podcast, All Even Podcast, who left some comments, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to everybody that made a comment today, man. Show some love, like, comment, and subscribe on our page. We appreciate it. Shout out to Perry being a special guest at the last minute. Appreciate you.
Shout out to my whole family being a special guest, from my wife to my wife to my kid too. Shout out to them.
It's all good. Yeah, Cam's up. I was like, my wife has Cam. I'm like, well, he loves to come in whether I'm working because I work from home. So whether he comes in during the work time or trying to come in during his, y'all would have seen him too. But it's all good, man. It's all family love, man. It's all good. So yeah, what is it? Yeah, first game today, 4:30, man. Y'all enjoy. Y'all comment back on this video if we're wrong, if we're crazy, if we're right. Show some love. Share the video if y'all want to.
Program win. Let's go 49ers.
Yeah, that might be the highlight of the show, man. I think that's the high. I did not expect that.
I've been on 49ers train upset alert the whole time. I've been saying, like, look, that defense is too good. Defense is too good, and I don't trust the Eagles offensive. I mean, not the Eagles, the Dallas offensive play calling. I don't trust it whatsoever. So
Mike McCarthy. If we talking about just head coach to head coach, I'm not going with McCarthy. But sometimes the Cowboys save them. They save him from having to make a tough decision during the game. But all right, y'all, man. We appreciate it. Again, the ticker down below, man. Follow us at the Savory Show. Savory spelled Savery. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Check the link on the Instagram. We got the link tree. Give you all the information you need. Audio, podcast, the video, everything you need, guys. So Enjoy the weekend. Let's turn up, watch these football games, have a good time. Y'all take it easy. Perry, appreciate you, bro.
Of course.